Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into some BTS, specifically though BTS member V. And I will admit that I didn't do the best job in 2023 keeping up with all the solo stuff that we got from BTS before they took off to do their military service, we'll say. And so this year, I want to do a lot better at that. I want to see if I can do a better job of hitting all the comebacks from these guys as soloists or as a group, because let's be honest, even though they're gone, I feel like they probably gave us a lot of songs to hold us off, or I should say recorded a bunch of songs that will hold us over until they get back. So, which is exactly why probably we get the song from V right now. So, this song is called Friends, but it's like FRI and in like parentheses, so like emphasis on the end part, I guess. I don't know. It's basically Friends, let's be honest. So I'm very excited to dive into this. I don't want to waste any more time, guys. So let's see what V's got for us. Here we go. Taking a little snooze there, V? Or are you just waking up for the day? That's a dope bathroom. Is that Chinese food? Or do the Koreans use those kind of type of containers also? This is a dope house. It's kind of like small but cozy in a way. I like it. Okay, V, I hear you, boy. Damn. Damn, okay. Why is everybody like half making out? What is happening? Woo! Wow, interesting. Wow. That's actually genius writing right there. I'm sorry, we're still like kind of in the middle of the course. I just realized, my bad. I'm so sorry. But that's cool. It's almost like we're saying here, yeah, but friends don't say words that, what is it? That make friends more than just friends. I think is what he says next. Like, I think this is kind of like saying, like, let's put this end to, like, almost like, it could go a couple different ways here. He could be talking about, like, friend zones, where, like, you got that, there's, everybody knows, there's that one, like, really close, like, girl-guy friendship where they're basically practically a couple, but, like, one of them doesn't want to commit, and the other one's, like, fully in love with the other person, and it's like, it's like they treat each other like they're a couple and whatnot. They're spending enough time with each other that they could be a couple, but like the one side is just like, no, we're just friends. We're just really close friends, basically. And the other one's like, yeah, totally, sad face. I'm actually very much in love with you, but I would never be able to tell you that because you would laugh at me and be like, no, we're just friends. What are you talking about? So yeah, I don't know. So it could be kind of like coming from from a perspective of like, talking about friend zones, or talking about that aspect of like, you're basically a couple, but one side's not in it and the other one is, So, but very interesting to say, like, let's put the end in friends. So, like, almost saying, like, hey, let's end this, friendship thing, and let's be what we really are, which is like a couple basically or whatnot. Which explains why like half the people here are like either making out or they look like they're in love, and and V's kind of just like walking through the middle of that couple proposing like, screw this shit, I don't want to be a part of this. Oh damn. Okay, that got real. Everybody's still making out around them. Oh, now the people in the car are doing that. Oh. Oh, he's got a girl. Oh, maybe this is the girl that's friend-zoned him.
I'm not supposed to get too close to feel emotions that we're feeling now. We're slowing down.
Damn, he's got such a dope vocal.
Once across the line, there's no denying you, and I can never turn around. No, we'll never be the same. You and I go back to like all night, it's like forever.
Oh, interesting. Interesting, the roles have reversed now. If you see here, everybody's arguing around them, and now they're happy. Interesting. See? The idea of going back and saying, we've been basically together since 09, like probably meaning like since we were kids, we basically been, hanging out and stuff, basically, essentially being like a couple. But he says, wouldn't it make more sense if I was yours and you could call me your baby? So it's almost like V is on the side of like, I'm in love with this girl, but the girl is like not giving it back to him. So he's basically saying to her, hey, wouldn't it make sense, since we've been together basically as, we'll say, friends since 09, basically 2009, why don't we just be a couple? Why don't we be what we are? But then you see the alternative on the backside, what comes with being a couple, and that's the fighting. So that's the risky part is, that's why it's always that dangerous zone of like, oh, do we cross that border and become, a couple and like risk losing our friendship? Because what if it doesn't work out? Can you go back to friends? Is that going to be okay? Or like, are the fights going to ruin what you guys had before? So it's like, it's cool. He's actually really dove into this like side of, or I guess both sides, where it's like, yeah, you could be a couple and be in love and, it would work out. But there's also the side of like, what if it doesn't work out? Then there's fighting, and there's like you lose possibly your best friend you've ever had in your life. So it's very cool to see him show both sides of that. So it's not just one sided the whole time.
It makes sense if I was yours, you could call me your baby. But we say we're just
friends. There it is.
Just for now. Yeah, but friends don't say words that make friends feel like more than just. Just for now, now I'm over pretending, so let's put the end to face.
Woo!
And if friends don't say words that make friends feel like more than just now. And we're over pretending, so let's put the end to face.
Wait, is he in bed with himself?
Yeah.
That little smile at the end. What? Why? Oh, it was a short film. Ooh, maybe that's something that would kind of explain the video a little bit more. That's so freaking funny, actually, to have him, for him to be in bed with himself at the end, and just looks at himself. Yeah, it's like, yep, that's what happened, man. That's what's gonna happen if you It actually has a really good like, metaphor, actually, if you think about it. He basically posed 3 different options here as to what could happen. There's the V that has, you know, basically, well, it depends on, I guess it would be the first option would have been when he was all, because you can see he told the story 2 different times, the exact same story, where they go, he went to the diner, or no, he gets on the bus, goes to the diner, they eat their food together, they leave, he gets hit by a car and he dies on the spot, so he shows the same story twice, sorry, and then, where's Tyler? Come on, get your brain going. Come on, you can do it, man. Okay, first time. Okay, he is by himself because it looks like he probably tried to be in a relationship with the girl, but it didn't work out. So now he's living by himself. He's all alone, and it didn't end well. And then you can see that when that happened to him, it seems like in the world, everybody else is happy, everybody else is in their happy, lovey, couple stuff or whatever, and just makes you miserable. You're like, oh, that's stupid, blah, blah. You can see him even, like, swatting the ring out of the guy's hand as he's proposing, because he's like, I'm so done with this could have been me. But then you switch to alternative, and it's like, oh, wait, but now I'm the one who's in the relationship, I'm the one who's happy and it worked out, where everybody else, though, is like, seems like they're fighting and stuff or whatnot. So it's like, oh man, I'm so glad it worked out for me and not didn't end up like these guys all around me fighting with their couples and stuff. And then there's the third option, which is what you see at the very end, where it's just him in his bed, which is basically a metaphor for it's just you and yourself. You didn't, you don't have anybody at all, that you are in love with, and so you don't have either one of those outcomes. And he's like kind of smiles at the end like, maybe this is better after all. Maybe this is better for me not to have somebody like that in my life. And kind of puts that ultimate, let's put the end in Friends. Like, he basically stopped that, female friendship kind of thing, where it's like, there's always that saying of like, female friend, or guy and female friends are never just friends. There's always something else involved, or something that could be involved. And that's why there's that, huge stereotype of like, guys and girls can't be friends, because it's never just being friends, and V's like over here saying, hey, let's put an end to that, and let's stop this idea of friends being more than what they are, and just basically be that, just be friends, or like be a couple in a way, more than anything, I think is what he's also saying. There's two, like I said, he's approached this on every single angle, which I really love to see that. I love that he didn't just take one side of it, but I'm really curious with the short film, if that would tell us more of like what he was trying to go for. So yeah. But anyways, guys, that's enough jibber jabber for me. So really dope song. V's vocals are absolutely astounding, and it's really cool to see him do an English song actually, which is really surprising. I didn't expect that at all. So yeah. But major props and hats off to you, V. You killed this song, bro. Your vocals are incredible, and hopefully these guys can keep giving us some more music rather away, and hopefully they record a bunch of stuff for us to listen to in the meantime. But yeah, besides that though, guys, thank you all for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, guys, bye.